Hi everyone and welcome to Baking with Tess. I am your host Tess today and we are going to do some baking. Today I did a little baking with some chocolate chip cookies on the back with the Schmidt's cookie chocolate chip recipe. And here is my results. So what I did is I followed the recipe exactly for one batch. Here's some left over. Then I made some of the cookie dough and I added extra baking soda. Then I added some baking powder, which wasn't even in the recipe at all. Then I added some more vanilla extract than I asked for. Here's my results. This was the original cookie. I had a bite. It's a nice chewy one, but it's not chewy enough for me because, I'm into a nice, really good chewy cookie. And then this one was my favorite. It was the baking powder one with extra baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Perfect. Take out the baking soda, add some baking powder. You got a perfect cookie. Perfect. Now, with the baking soda, too crummy, right? I don't like these cookies. They're so crummy. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm so funny. Anyway, and they're also not chewy enough, and they had a weird flavor. I would not recommend adding extra baking soda. Same with the vanilla extract. It made the cookie so much that gases got trapped into it, made bubbles, made it look very bad, and it got very crispy edges. Unless you like really crispy edges, and it had a weird flavor. It didn't taste like a normal vanilla chocolate chip cookie, or like a normal chocolate chip cookie, like the original. It tasted like a really weird, and you didn't even taste the vanilla. There was so much vanilla, you didn't even taste the vanilla. So only do the vanilla it says on the back. This is the recipe I used. And then I cooked at 350 degrees for about 11 minutes for each cookie. If you really do like a lot of vanilla and stuff, then cook it about for 8 minutes. Don't listen to the bag temperature, but still I recommend. It's got a weird flavor. Don't try it. Now, if you're looking for a nice chewy cookie, do my personal favorite. Add the baking powder and take out the baking soda. Take out this out of the recipe and put this in. This tasted so much better. It looks so much better. It's just my favorite. But if you're looking for a nice, if you're like me, you love eating cookies, right? They're not your most favorite dessert in the whole world, but you love eating cookies. But you also do love to snack on a bit of that cookie dough, just like when Mom's in the kitchen making some cookies, it's like, I want some. Can I have some? You want to take some. If you can, I know it's not very good for you because of the raw eggs and stuff. This recipe only had of the original and all of these because I didn't want to mess around with eggs and stuff. Only has 2 eggs in here. It makes about, I'd say this recipe makes about 30 cookies. But my cookies were a bit different size. This is about, let me show you. This is about the normal size of cookies I did. That makes about 30. And then but if you, like I said, if you're looking for a nice cookie dough, just want a little snack, not to eat the whole thing, then you gotta find a different recipe that doesn't include eggs. If you want just a little bit, this is the original. It's not too sticky, but it's not too thick, whatever. It's not too not sticky, but it's not too sticky. It is the perfect raw cookie dough recipe ever. If you just had to have just this much, or maybe a little more over time, but or to freeze, the original is what this one is. Perfect. You've got to try it. But also you gotta take out that baking soda and put in baking powder to make my favorite cookie. Now, if you know me, I'm not the biggest fan of cookies or chocolate or candy. Sorry, I meant to say candy, not chocolate. But these and cookies aren't my most favorite thing in the world, but they're really good, especially chocolate chip cookie. Besides my aunt's chocolate chip cookies, I've never had a better chocolate chip cookie. And this is the first time I've tried another bakery's recipe. like I've always looked at like Pinterest and other people's recipes, but this is the first time I followed an actual bakery's recipe that I know about, and I've been there and stuff, recipe, and oh, I just love it. It's the best recipe, guys. So if you think of anything or any recipes I need to try, please let me know. This best cookie dough recipe, like ever, you gotta try it. Reminder, take out the baking soda, put it in the baking powder. Do the same measurements it says for the baking soda, except no baking soda, baking powder. Guys, I really hope you enjoy this episode, and I really hope you enjoy these cookies, and they're one of my favorite cookies, and now I better go snack on them. Okay, guys, bye.